Oh yeah, Blackson in the hizzle, all for shizzle dizzle. We got a excellent show here today. Uh, so even though it's Tuesday, I got a new segment for Monday. It's called Monday Morning Music. Monday Morning Music. And I was given this idea. I was inspired. Shout out to GTO. We were talking. I was noticed how she was uh, bringing up a lot of this music. And I love talking about music. I love talking about music. So yeah, I want to do a music morning music morning Monday morning music session. That's what I want to do. So real quick, y'all. Well, not real quick. No, we're gonna do a show. What up, twin? What up, twin? Man, it's a long time no see, twin. Um, yeah, I want to do a new segment on Mondays. So yeah, I want to talk to y'all real quick about today's topic. What And I'm gonna kick it off. I'm doing a Monday segment show, but I'm kicking it off on Tuesday morning. What do you guys define as good music? I was gonna say the title was gonna be what defines black music, but I'm like, I'm not doing that no more. We're gonna define what is good music to y'all because when you put black in front of it, it's like you're trying to appease what you think other people, black people like, and all that stuff. And it's like, one thing we have to stop doing, or we have to start doing, is being ourselves. We have to start we have to start being ourselves and stop projecting and accepting and just getting in this whole cabal of what black is. Like I hear people talk about, oh, the black culture and black man. Y'all give that shit a rest, man. Y'all give that shit a rest because it impedes on people's lives and their likes and dislikes. And, we got a bunch of unhappy people, unhappy people in life. What's going on, Deacon? What's going on, Twin? The unhappiness, the insecurities. It exuberates so much just negativity. So yeah, shout out to y'all. Cause yeah, I want to get back. You know, I'm at the point in my life, man. I wanna be happy and see others happy. So I don't want to take on other people's unhappiness, take on other people's insecurities. So when I look at people, talk about, they emphasize black, 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 black. It's always the people who don't be black. It's always the Puerto Ricans. It's always the mulattoes. They always trying to dictate what black is because of their insecurities. Oh man, there's an old song. It's Tupac's old group, Digital Old Underground. Do what you like what you like. We always talk about Tupac being the greatest rapper, and we forget about Digital Underground. And I think they're from Oakland, but yeah, man, it's like do what you like what you like, be who you are. Like it's just like yeah, like free yourself from yourself, free yourself from this perception of what you think. Uh, well, I won't even say what you think, but what has been put upon you and what has been defined for you and what has been defined for you and what you try to define other people. It's like it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, twin. It is cray, man. It's crazy. So yeah, I'm at the age now, man. It's just like it just comes off as being insecure. When people just try to emphasize the whole, the whole what is black and defining what's black. So yeah, these music segments really, 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 to me are gonna what's gonna kind of liberate people, because music is what you like, people. Say you can like whatever you like, and music, like I talked about before, here is a frequency. And once you tap into that frequency sounds good to you because it is that frequency that is in tune to what you like. Now, we may not all tune to that frequency all at the same time. And that's why I said this whole black thing, trying to tap people in like me. I never tap into gospel music. I hate this shit. I hate it. Just like I don't tap into religion. I hate this shit. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. You know, um, and music to me is I tap into the tribal more. I tap into I don't even want to say tribal because you got so many different tribes. You got so many different tribes. But um, when the discussion comes up, even with like certain topics and certain just relationships, food, culture, music, law, finances, all these things. It's like all these things depend on how you prioritize these things in your life. Like um, more like poets. Okay, what is music in general? Rappers are not musicians. That's the case. Oh yeah, good point, Deacon. I like that. Oh man, Deacon, you hit the money. Yeah, rappers. I mean, there's people who like rappers, but to me, I don't. Yeah, I don't consider rappers as musicians, and I do understand that fully 100%. Um, yeah, rappers are more like poetry, spoken word. It's more in the vein of spoken word. Rappers in spoken word, and somehow I won't even say somehow they forced it into a music genre and then turned it into a music genre. But uh, yeah, rap is more like the more spoken word poems. That's more in that vein. But when it comes to music, you know, and I guess people can look at me as an old head, but I appreciate the jazz, the rock, with the instruments. I appreciate the guitar. I appreciate the even the keyboard. I even like the keyboard. I like the keyboard. I like the drums. I like the traditional um, 4 or 5 piece band, 3 piece band. That to me is more traditional music. The instrument, the electric guitar, the trumpets, whatever you may. Spinning a keyboard and a turntable is not traditional to me. And so I said, but a lot of people, Deacon, will try to tell you, oh, you don't listen to rap. Oh man, you don't listen to black music. And it's like, no, that's not black music. You know, it might be an extension of black spoken word or black poetry, but music, no, I define music as like musical instruments. Now, when you have a turntable, you're sampling other people's music. You're sampling other when rappers, when they got a beat or whatever, or saying a lot of that comes from the older rap anyway, comes from when they were sampling other. Oh, Oh shit. Let me put a invite there. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sitting up here. I'm sitting up here talking and didn't even put an invite down because I really wanna touch on this thing. Paste. Hold on. Let me paste this thing. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, I wanted to send a link just in case somebody want to join. Yeah. So, um, I don't consider like this whole term black music is just it's something that I tell us. Oh shit, that's I got it. Let's see the message. Yeah. Oh shit, let me plug this phone up. So, oh shit, it's getting damn draining my battery already. Shit, draining my battery already. No, can't have that. Okay. Even though it's colder, see, it's cold, so I'll be able to get a longer life out of this battery. But yeah, because when it's hot, it drains the battery faster. But let's see how that works. Okay, y'all. So again, y'all, yeah, we're having a cold day today. It's like it feels like it's 30, 37, 37 degrees. That's what it feels like. It literally, I got 2 layers of clothes on, gloves, and I'm freezing. Don't like the heater because then I burn myself out because I start sweating in this. So I just don't use the heater. They just say that, so I don't use the heater because I don't want to get smoked out, man. It's even though I'm cold, but I'm not as cold to where I gotta be sweating and then I get sick. So I don't want to do that. So yeah. And as y'all know, I'm still trying to. This pollen got my voice all jacked up, man. Every year I go through this. That's why I wear the Mizab because once the pollen get in my throat, man, I start to lose my voice. I get hoarse really fast. So yeah. Anywho, but yeah, back to the subject at hand. Again, the music to me is uh, the liberating point for every individual to really define themselves. It's kind of funny because you have to have a open mind first and explore all the music and then just pick out what you like. And a lot of times it's not going to be what you perceive as black music because, like I said, you're going by a frequency. Frequencies don't operate on or what you perceive as rates. It operates on uh, that frequency that you're in tune with at a particular moment. So that's why a person can have a collection of music and maybe not listen to everything on a constant basis. You might have your favorite genres. You might have your favorite band. You might have your favorite particular song. I operate like that. And maybe you operate like that. I don't know. But what I'm saying is that, you know, you have different frequencies. And I've noticed with a lot of people who call themselves black, they always have this mold and perception. Black men, black women, because first of all, again, it's one thing for me, because like I said, I've had the last show we've had, it was Gynocracy and Brother MD on the show. We were talking about music, and I was talking about, well, certain frequencies, like feminine frequencies, masculine frequencies, and um, how those frequencies dictate uh, certain moods, certain moods. And I think Gynocracy is like, what's not wrong with listening to Luther Vandross around your boys? And I was like, I guess. First of all, I don't like Luther Vandross, but I mean, I guess. And then MD made a good point saying, if you're a guy singing Aaliyah, then it might be questionable. Um, all that's interesting. All that's very interesting. Good for conversation. Good for dialogue. But at the end of the day, it proved that we're all not on the same frequency musically. Even though it's funny because MD and GTO, we all like 3 6 Mafia, and um, we talked about like Southern rap and how the whole crunk scene came about. And I told MD, I said, MD, whoever it is, I don't know if it was Pastor Troy, I don't know if it was Outkast, I don't know who it was. Somebody went amongst them crazy ass white boys and saw the mosh pit and brought it back into crunk music. He agreed with me on that. So again, um, when you talk about even me not being a fan of hip hop, I do recognize that hip hop is a different culture in each different region. I do recognize that, even though I'm not even a fan really because of my age. Um, I agree with it was a rapper by the name of oh, I forgot his name, but he's like, man, if you're over a certain age still listening to hip hop, it's kind of it's really, to me it's like hip hop and rap is like, I don't know, for me it's like an age limit on it. You know what I'm saying? Nothing like Southern hip hop. Um, I agree with that, and I'm glad you mentioned that, twin, because ooh, what is that? Sevens, yeah, sevens. Southern hip hop expresses a whole different culture than New York hip hop. That's a fact. So, and then Midwest hip hop, Chicago, like Twister. I can't stand Twister, but like people from Chicago, they love Twister. I guess I don't know. I could never stand that shit. But and what you got West Coast, and even West Coast, you got different cultures. You got Southern California, you got Northern California, two different cultures, musically. So, oh shit, let me let this down. Let me let that down. Let me let it down. Let me let it down. Let it down. Okay, y'all. So yeah, even within hip hop, there's different cultures. You know, whether we want to call hip hop music or not, it still exuberates a different culture. Now, me again, I feel like I'm too old to be listening to hip hop, but I can identify hip hop, like I said, with even within your southern, there's a culture, like even there's a difference between Georgia and Florida. There's a difference there. There's a difference between like Tennessee and Georgia. There's a whole different aspect. So I think a lot of people become biased towards their region because there's a certain black people tend to look down upon you if you don't represent the hip hop culture of your region per se. I don't know if it's still that way now. I'm assuming so because the black population, as far as musical culture, tends to stay stagnant. Um, you got your classical. Um, I hope. Y'all. Let me turn this all the way down because I got. Hold on. I think it's. Oh man, that's if I do that, it's gonna cut off the damn. It's gonna cut off the damn thing. If you if you have like a again, let me say this. If you have your southern culture, like what I'm saying, this each black region, they have like the little hoods, their little cliques, and you're supposed to represent that particular hood. And because oh shit, no, don't do that, squirrel. Damn, don't want to link to the damn car. You got the culture of representing your hood, like where you're from, right? Let me like just like we got wards down here in Atlanta, and the music tends to reflect that. Meaning, okay, you got to represent your hood. We from here and they from there, and it gets kind of tribal, right? So all these other places, New York, California, Atlanta, Miami, they tend to do the same thing. Tennessee, they want to represent their region and they represent their culture within another subculture. So it's like a subculture within a subculture within another subculture. So um, And so the people in that culture tend to be tribal because of what that music dictate. Like, oh, you got to represent your hood, and you know. So I say that to say this, y'all. Um, it's good to have it in a sense, but at the same time, it's like, ah, I mean, it's good to have like a representation of your hood, but at the same time, um, when do we allow ourselves to go outside of the hood, go outside of, and this is why travel is so important, you know. And I guess this is an old cliche, and it's not where you're from, but it's not where you're from, but where you're at. And in a sense, I can kind of agree with that. I guess it just has to be a balance because, you know, when I came to Atlanta, you know, I began to become homesick, you know, as far as the music should be freedom. Yes, poetic. Thank you, sister. And that's what, you know, it's funny because I really didn't, that is a powerful statement, especially coming from England, because I think England had one of the most liberating musical movements in the world. Yes, I said it, England. England had the most because England went through a phase where you had the Yachties from Jamaica and you had the working class skins in that region, and then you had like people from India. You know, you just had different regions, but to me, England, and then that being I think England has such an advantage because it is where you know our tongue, where you know the language we speak, it plays a big part in the music and musical culture, not only musical culture but film. You know, your acting, your plays, all that plays a big part because England is. I always tell my sons this. You know, England is the birthplace of the language that we speak. You know, and because it is the birthplace of the language that we speak, it plays a very big part on the culture, whether it be, like I say, entertainment, music. It plays a very, 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 very big part. TV shows. And I'm going to do another show on this one day because you know a lot of our sitcoms, which I'm not a really a fan of sitcoms, but a lot of our sitcoms, we tend to rob from England. Let me give you all an example. I'm going to give you all a real quick example. Most of our sci-fi, science fiction comes from England. It comes from a TV show. Empress, I don't know how old you are, but you might be able to agree with me on this, and you might not, and you might know, Empress, I don't know how old you are. All of our science fiction TV shows, if y'all got cable, there's a sci-fi channel, comes from, drumroll please, even Star Trek. Y'all Trekkies are going to be mad when I say this. It comes from a TV show called Doctor Who. Yeah, I said it. It comes from Doctor Who. All our sci-fi comes from Doctor Who, even Star Trek. Ooh, people gonna be mad at Black Sun. They probably throwing tomatoes at Black Sun right now. Yeah, your Outer Limits, your Twilight Zone, your well, you know what? You know what? Let me take back Outer Limits and Twilight Zone because they kind of go way back. But your Doctor Who came out before Star Trek. That's just a fact. So yeah, England plays a big part in our science fiction culture. the way we look at entertainment as far as movies. England, yeah, that one TV show, Doctor Who plays a very big part. And you know what's so funny? Doctor Who is still going. One of the longest running sci-fi shows in the world. So I say that to say this because entertainment, like I said, if you watch certain TV shows, the music plays a very big part, very very big part. The kind of the TV show and the music are parallel to each other. They're parallel. They are. They are. You know, and because they're parallel to each other, they kind of evolve together. And because a lot of us are driven by that, by the music. Now, a person can say, no, I don't watch TV or I don't listen to music, but it still formulates a big part of our culture. The television, the music, and now it's video games. Now, video games came in more in the 80s, but before that, like I said, music was the entertainment. The concerts, the British invasion, your Elvises, your Beatles, your uh, John Lee Hookers, your Jimi Hendrix, um, your Little Richards, your Isley Brothers, all that, yeah, all that, James Brown, Rolling Stones. So, your Fela Kuti, how can I forget Fela Kuti, right? So, yeah, because Fela Kuti, he encompassed the whole Black Panther culture. So, there's been this big fights about hip hop, hip hop, spoken word, all that, where it comes from and all that. And some people argue and say, Jamaica and Puerto Rico had a big part of it. So then there's that whole struggle with black music culture, which is kind of funny to me because like you said, hip hop is not it's just an aspect of our culture. Shout out to Angel, she had said that. School Trevor on that. It's just an aspect, and so some people will take that and try to run with it as a whole culture. And so I'm glad that was corrected. But see, it is an aspect, but even that aspect, there are even subcultures in it, and that's why I say the generational thing plays a very big part because number one, Trevor and Angel are very young, so they're both correct in a sense. And I want to say Michael too, because Michael he's young too. Because there's splinters of different like I said, there's so many genres of music, and that's why I said it's not good to box yourself in a certain genre. It's not good to box yourself in because you're gonna miss so much. You're gonna miss so much in life. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to be down here in Atlanta. Even though LA, I got exposed to a lot of culture in Los Angeles. In in Atlanta, I'm getting exposed also because it's so funny when you talk about black music. Oh my gosh, you like if you try to put a label on black music, you're not gonna be able to do it. Okay, let's. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Black Sun is not being negative about the UK for once. Let me take this in. No, poetic. You're gonna be shocked, babe. Hold on. Hold on, Empress. Oh man, see that's why I don't like this YouTube thing sometimes, man, because this internet thing is kind of weird because Empress, I have a lot of friends from England, and one thing I do, uh, one thing I'm going to tell you that and I hope you're sitting down, Empress. I don't want, in fact, I hope everybody's sitting down because I don't want y'all to fall out. But to me, and I don't know if y'all saw this in the Jimi Hendrix debate I did on SVDL with Asar. England has a better musical scene and culture than the U.S. Did you hear that, Empress? England has a more liberal aspect when it comes to music, a more freedom. Like here in America, it's like we have to follow a certain criteria, whereas England, it's almost like y'all don't have a criteria, and that's an advantage to the English music culture. You know, case in point. Oh, I gotta turn around because they got this accident. Oh, I'm so sick of this shit. Case in point. There is. I think I can go past the accident. Yeah, I can go past it. Fuck it. He's going. He wants to make a left turn. No, you can go. You can just go right there, bro. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. There's a big accident, and apparently this guy in front of me looks confused. They got it blocked off. I should have did a U-turn, but it's all good. I manage. I'll just kind of squeeze through. Just let's squeeze through, people. It's not that difficult. We just gonna time it. We gonna squeeze through. Oh, I see what's going on, y'all. Everybody's kind of like doing their own thing, and the police are just like, "Hey, just hey, fend for yourself." Oh gosh. Okay. Damn, why I let this guy ahead of me because he's confused. Go. You know what? Fuck him. I'm going past this dude because he's tripping. He don't know how to utilize his lane. Yeah, you use the lane. You know, just do your thing. Do you, baby? Do you? Yeah, the police are just chilling. Oh shit. Oh, that's a nasty. Okay, that's one less truck I got to worry about. Now this guy right here. Yeah, I'm about to get past you, brother. Yeah, because you're driving it too slow. Yes, you. Yes. You're falling asleep. I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, we know Black Sun. We know. I'm guessing poetic stopping. I'm lost. I think she's talking about me, talking about the English culture. The as far as having the best, the most traditional English artist and non-traditional at the same time is Peter Gabriel. Peter Gabriel is man, like forget Phil Collins. I can't stand Phil Collins, but Peter Gabriel, that is a talented bloke right there. Now you you can tell Peter Gabriel, and correct me if I'm wrong, Empress. You can tell he's from the country of England. He's not London. He's from like like he's from like northern England somewhere, either mid or northern England. But his whole mannerism, you can tell he's from the country of England, like the country, like Essex or somewhere. Either from Essex or like uh, Northshire or something. He's from like the outskirts of England. You can tell. But anywho, I say that to say this. Um, England had a very strong punk rock scene, which it's not going to be able to be emulated. Now, California had a nice punk rock scene, but hey, y'all, I'm getting sidetracked. Like I said, we're going to have a new segment Monday morning music, and I hope, like I said, I like GTO's perspective on a whole lot of bands I'm not familiar with. Like I said, you know, MD and GTO, they kind of made me aware of the whole R&B thing. R&B was really never been my thing because I just thought it was more geared towards the women. I still think it's geared towards the women, but it's just not my frequency. But yeah, shout out to GTO, shout out to MD. MD's under the weather, so he has bronchitis, man. So MD, he's gonna get well soon. Drink that ginger, get them ginger smoothies, man, and get well real soon. Yeah. So yeah, Peter Gabriel is a excellent musician. He takes his craft seriously. He does, man. I mean, Peter Gabriel is like, man, he's oh man, to me, Empress, he encompasses like the talent outside of England. Like he is like the epitome of somebody outside of London. Like London, like you could tell the inner city. Like here in the U.S., you got the inner city, then you got the more country. And to me, he personifies like the countryside of England, and so that's why I like his style. I love his style. Peter Gabriel's talented, man, very talented. Uh, and one thing I can say about England, I don't know about now, but during the '80s, no two bands sound alike. Like nobody sound like the Sex Pistols. Nobody sound like Peter Gabriel. Even though now I don't like Phil Collins, nobody sound like Phil Collins. A lot of that stuff in the '80s was from England. Let me give you case in point, Bananarama. Bananarama, if there was no Bananarama, there would be no Madonna. Madonna copied her whole style from Bananarama. The makeup, everything. Bananarama, they 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 created Madonna. In fact, they brought Madonna as an American version to compete with Bananarama to basically emulate everything. And yeah, yeah. Um, Susie and the Banshees. There's no other group like Susie and the Banshees. No other group in the world. There's no other group like The Cure in the world. Now, I don't know. Do I need to get sevens? I need to get sevens. I don't know about now, Empress, how the band's there now, because I know I've heard some of these newer bands, and this goes with America too. A lot of them sound alike. A lot of the newer bands, and maybe it's just me being old, but a lot of these rock bands sound alike. A lot of these rap groups sound alike. Everybody sound like everybody else, just a whole cookie cutter because of the industry. But for some reason, the '80s, just like with your movies, just like with the movies, the '80s had a very, very unique. Phil Collins is a good artist, but became too commercial. A person can make that same argument about Elton John. I think Elton John started off commercial, but a lot of people like Phil Collins. I personally don't like Phil Collins. A lot of people like Elton John. I don't like Elton John. But I like Robert Smith. I like The Cure. I like Susie and the Banshees. I guess because they're different. I don't know. I tend to like things that are just different. Different, you know. Um, hey Karen, let me get a 20. She didn't give me 20 last time, boy. She's being stingy. I'm gonna have to get some sixes because Karen here being stingy on the goddamn. Well, Karim, she's Hispanic. I don't want y'all to get her confused with a Karen, but yeah, Karim, she's you know, yeah, she's being stingy today. She's being stingy on the low. So I told her 20, she gave me 18. Messing with my money. Okay, y'all. So yeah, Phil Collins is a good artist. He to me he started off commercial, with Genesis, but um, yeah, um, I like a lot of the music and the movies that came out of England during the '80s. Quadrophenia, Tommy. Um, what else? Y'all gonna now y'all sit down for a minute because y'all might want to sit down and y'all gonna be shocked, but hey, just be shocked. It is what it is. Y'all can get mad. Um, I like a lot of well, no, no, this comes out of Australia, but there was a movie called Made in England. Love that movie. Y'all look it up. Um, there's another movie called Rumper Stumper, but that was actually made in Australia. Love that movie. Yeah. The reason I'm smiling because a lot of these movies made in England, Rumper Stumper, uh, what other movies? They showed the whole because, like I said, ah, like I said, I like the whole culture, the merge culture between the skinheads and the yardies. I like that because, like I said, they created a whole nother genre of music, and of course there was a merger, then there was another split because a lot of the skinheads later on. It's funny because a lot of the early skinheads were not racist. They were, but then um, somehow shit happens, and then you had the Oi movement. Once the Ois came out, then you had your more skinhead punks, and then the whole neo-Nazi thing came in. But I'm talking before that whole thing. But it's kind of it's messed up because uh, when you think of skinheads, they associate them with the neo Nazis now, which is, you know, it's not a good thing, not a good look. But the early skinheads were not uh, with all that damn neo Nazism. They were more into like I said, they played a big part in a lot of the bands, your fuzz tones, your ska music, all that. And a lot of that was birthed out of the whole merger between there was a whole big okay. So as y'all know, reggae was a big movement, and it blew up in England, and so uh, Mick Jagger, the Rolling Stones, they had this thing where they would go to America. They played with like James Brown and all them. And then they did this thing where they did this British invasion to America. Then they did this whole invasion down in Jamaica. And when they did the whole thing down in Jamaica, they got, and I need to do, I need to do, basically what I need to do is I need to revisit the research I did with the whole Mick Jagger and Peter Tosh collaboration because that was a whole big thing where they were trying to get this new sound out of. They were always striving for a new sound. That's what I like about the musical culture in England. They were always striving. And y'all, hold on one second. Number number sevens. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sure, sure. Oh, yeah. The girls feed me candy, y'all. Ooh. Okay, let me get the Snickers. Thank you, thank you. Kit Kat. Oh, really? Oh, should I'll take it. Oh, thank you. And let's see, Kit Kat and Snickers and yeah, thank you, thank you. Okay, all right. Okay, y'all. Sorry about that, y'all. These girls always feed me candy. Okay, yeah, these girls are always feeding me candy, man. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to type this in later because I got all this damn candy. Yep. Okay. Okay. Yeah, these women always feed me candy, boy. I tell you. So, okay, okay. So, because I kind of introduced them to Willie's, and so yeah, they've been oh my gosh, and so now they feed me candy all the time. So, anywho, yeah. So yeah, let me get back to what I was talking about. So yeah, the musical scene, um, which is so funny about England. because the English artists at one point in time, and I don't know how it is now, maybe it's still that way. Most of the English artists, their whole goal was to get to America. Like that was their goal. Like, yo, we're gonna make a band. We're gonna make, we're gonna play the local, and we are going to go to America. So America was the pinnacle of like, yo, we gonna make it. We gonna ride. We gonna get famous. We gonna get paid. We are going to go to America. America is the, you know what? I'm gonna tell you like this. It's still the pinnacle because I remember Behemoth, the group from Poland, when they got to like the Hollywood Palladium. It's like, oh man, we made it, and I'm like, y'all made it because y'all went to the Hollywood Palladium. But yeah, they were like, yo, we made it. And I'm like, wow. Same with GBH. When GBH went to the Palladium, they're like, man, we made it. And I'm just like, damn, you know, it's funny because when I lived in Los Angeles, I met a lot of. It's weird, man. I met a lot of people, y'all. I met like Rob Zombie, like, and I'm just like, damn. I mean, to me, it's weird seeing these people now, like I said, Rob Zombie, Rob Trujillo. These people, oh man, it's when you meet them in real life, uh, when I met them, it's funny looking back at like some of their goals, like their achievements. Like I said, the Hollywood Palladium was like once you go there, I guess it's like you've made it because yeah, every band that came out of the Palladium has made it big. Especially your rock bands. Your rock bands like Slayer, Metallica, GBH. A lot of British bands, like a lot of American bands. But yeah, the Palladium is the place to go to make it. Now, again, I'm from a different generation. I don't know, y'all, because I feel like I'm talking to a lot of younger people, man. Poetic Empress, Twin, Deacon, Angel, everybody in the chat, man. I feel like you guys are in a different generation. So when I talk like rock, well, no, Empress did mention Phil Collins, so I'm assuming Empress. I'm assuming that you might around my age because you talking about some Phil Collins. That's the '80s. That's the '80s. So you're probably maybe a tad bit younger than me. I know Angel is a tad bit younger than me. So again, um, the movies. That's why I'm shocked that you. Well, again, like I said, when I talk bad about England, y'all know and I'm talking bad about America too with this whole Ukraine situation. But I can't deny the musical culture that comes out of England. I can't deny the talent that comes out of England. Now, let's see. Right, that thinking is still there a bit. Dad plays all sorts of music. Right, right. Well, England has always been that way. I mean, you guys are very. You guys don't. You guys don't put a race on your music. I've noticed that about England. Y'all don't put a race on it. You know, y'all don't do that. You guys play whatever it is. I mean, you guys listen to whatever it is y'all like to listen to, and you guys have a variety, and y'all don't let nothing. And I think that plays a big part in not only it plays a big part in your creativity because you're not music should not be restricted. Music should not be restricted. Meaning, yeah, music is freedom. I think Twin said it earlier. Music is freedom, and it should be. And if you restrict it, it's gonna affect your music. It's going to affect your music. Now, um, I will say this: both England and America have had one-hit wonders. Yeah, you can go to India, anywhere in the world. There's a lot of one-hit wonders, right? I think the one-hit wonders are a cause and effect of the musical industry. Meaning, okay, if you got to sell this many units, you got to sell this, you got to get platinum, and that creates the atmosphere for the one-hit wonders. Now, um, if you take a scene of music that's more organic, like to me, I think like metal, like your death metal is well, it can consider be corporate also, but a punk rock, all that stuff, even rap. There was a time where music seemed more organic, but it's hard to convey that because a lot of the music I consider organic is what they call underground. Underground music meaning not mainstream. You're not going to hear it everywhere, but you have to go to a certain type of club. You have to go to a certain type of music shop in order to obtain a certain. Now it's like you got to go to a certain area of the internet, or you got to go to a certain YouTube page. There are um, genres of music that's not popularized. Like, let me give y'all an example. Like industrial music. Industrial music is not considered mainstream. Now, this is why I had to ask GTO and MD about Nine Inch Nails. Nine Inch Nails is one of your more known bands, but actually that band is considered industrial. Skinny Puppy, Nine Inch Nails, Ministry. These are considered like now the average person that's not familiar with it, they'll call that hard rock. And so when MD he said, "Oh, that's hard rock," and I just like I didn't say anything, but yeah, that's actually considered that's a whole nother subgenre. Like I said, industrial is a very uh, very obscure, uh, very obscure genre. And if y'all don't know by now, I used to play in a band. I used to play bass in Los Angeles, and because I played in Los Angeles, a lot of the genre out there, which you guys are probably not familiar with, is called Mexican grindcore. Like your Brujeria, your Fear Factory, Death Cult, all those are considered to be stemmed from a band called Terrorizer, comes from which the Mexicans invented. That's why we call it Mexican grindcore. Um, but it's funny because you got people from England that came over to Los Angeles. Los Angeles is an international city, right? Especially with musicians. And you had one of my favorite bands from England, Napalm Death, actually take from a style from a local band called Terrorizer. You know, and that's why I say I'm into a lot of tribal music because like a lot of your uh, South American bands, a lot of your Mexican bands, a lot of your uh, there's one from South Africa, so South America, South Africa. Uh, I want to say Kenya. There's a lot of the tribalism going on in these bands, especially there's a genre called black metal. Black metal, and what black metal does, if you're familiar with tribes, like tribes in Asia, tribes in Africa, and even your Norsemen, like your Vikings, a lot of them, and this is what it's funny because Peter Gabriel did this. A lot of them will wear what they call well, they call it corpse paint now, but a lot of tribal paint. A lot of your Samoans do this, Hawaiians, Samoans. Uh, there's so many bands, but like I said, it was so funny because um, a lot of metal, a lot of metal, a lot of metal, hardcore metal, did not transcend into the continent of Africa until black metal came about. And when black metal came about, like a lot of, but it's funny because not only did like South Africa, Kenya absorb black metal, you had a lot of Islamic countries absorb metal. It's weird how that happened. Jordan, um, uh, I want to say Palestine, Israel, uh, um, a lot of your Arabic countries, a lot of your continental Africa, sub-Saharan African groups. When black metal came about, man, it tapped into a whole other frequency. Like I said, it tapped into a whole lot. And so, um, what I'm gonna do, Black Sun is gonna do something very rare that y'all not gonna be used to. I'm gonna tap into a lot of ancient tribal cultures. But what I'm gonna do, I'm going to do it in the sense that y'all are not familiar with. I'm going to tap into it because I know a lot of people tap into the Kemetic culture and the Batum and all that. I'm going to tap into some cultures that have not been mentioned on YouTube. You know, I'm going to tap into a whole lot that y'all haven't, uh, that y'all may not be familiar with. Uh, like over in Malaysia, the Philippines. Um, I'm gonna see if I can. Now, the hardest thing that's gonna be able to find are, hey, J Cal, what good, man, what one day, what is black metal, metal music by black people? No, black metal is, oh, it's a genre. It's a real dark genre, but it's a genre that actually taps into the, damn, it's hard to explain. Poetic Empress, black metal is, it's just an extreme form of music, and for some reason, you have more people of color taking on this genre. It's weird because yeah, you have for some reason all these genres of metal didn't tap into like the continent of Africa until black metal came. It is kind of funny we call it black metal, but yeah, you got more black people in the black metal, which is funny. But no, black metal is a genre um, that a lot of cultures are tapping into, like especially like say a lot of Islamic cultures are tapping into it. Um, it's just a dark genre. It's a very dark genre. It's very it's very I can explain it. I can't even explain what black metal is. It's very dark, and being that you're a woman, that frequency may not agree with you. It's a very a lot of men tend to, if all races tend to tap into it, is something that I really don't see too many women of all races. I don't, like I said, again, I say this, Empress, because, and this is what I was trying to explain to Angel about the whole house music. And it's funny because I like house music. It's just a frequency. It's a frequency, and I don't think. Now I've seen women. I don't think the women go to these things because the men are there, but it's a frequency that's just It's just a frequency. Even okay, they even have a black metal woman. They actually have women that are into black metal, but you can tell the frequency is totally different. Like uh, Archangel has a female singer, but Archangel it doesn't have that like that dark sound. Now they're a good band, but because they have a female singer, it changes the whole frequency. Um, Archangel sounds. It reminds me of a harder version of like Lita Ford. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Lita Ford, or like a Pat Benatar, like your. I don't know. It's just a different. It's a different. It's a different frequency. It's like goth vibes. No, no. Now that's a whole nother genre too. Now I want to thank England for that. I want to Empress. So no, black metal is not, but there's touches of goth in it. But goth is its own. Oh man, can we talk about goth? Can we talk about gothic music and where gothic music comes from? And it's funny because I have to school a lot of these young gothic heads. Empress, where does gothic music come from? Who is the queen of gothic music? I'm gonna give you two, and you're from England, so you should know this. I'm gonna give you two tries, and I think I know what your answer is gonna be, but I'm gonna shock you because I think I know you're gonna call out who I think you're gonna call out, who everybody says is the queen of goth, but that person says that this other person is the queen of goth. And I wish I could do a shared screen with y'all right now. Damn, this is why I hate doing truck shows because I can't. I'm gonna prove because I want to prove something to you, sis. So tell me, who is the queen of goth? Who is the queen of goth? Okay, okay. So Empress, Empress apparently don't hang around the Gothic people in England, in London, but it's all good. Most people think the Queen of Goth is Susie from Susie and the Banshees. However, the person who inspired Susie, drum roll please, is Grace Jones. Grace Jones is the Queen of Gothic music. Let me say that again. If you want to make a Gothic person's head spin, and Susie will tell you that. Now, first of all, if you're a Goth head and don't know that Susie, a lot of people claim Susie is the Queen of Goth, then they're young as hell. But most people gonna say Susie, and for in a sense they kind of right. But again, Susie gives homage to Grace Jones. Yes, Grace Jones. Grace Jones is the Queen of Goth. She is the Queen of Goth. She created Goth when she made the movie Vamp. Yep, Grace Jones. Yep. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Let me prove it. There's a movie called Vamp. Before Vamp, they called it Death Rock. They didn't call it Goth. They called it Death Rock. Grace Jones. Wait, there's seven. So I got sevens. I got sevens, y'all. Grace Jones did a movie called Vamp, and y'all know Grace Jones was very experimental with her music. She didn't belong to any genre. She just a black woman who did her thing. She spoke many languages. Um, Toured France. Uh, she spoke English, French. She would tour Jamaica, Haiti, America, all over Europe. And so, yeah, Grace Jones just created her own sound. And from that, when she got into Hollywood, ooh, is that the right rock? Yep, that's the right rock. Okay. Yeah, yo. Sorry I'm smacking y'all. Gotta get my sugar rush. Yeah, Grace Jones. Grace Jones is the queen of goth and who inspired Susie to come up with these elaborate. And it's funny because yeah, Grace Jones. It all started from the movie Vamp. It's a movie called Vamp, and Grace Jones was it? I forgot. It wasn't. It's funny because the whole people think that Aaliyah was the first person to play Akasha. Aaliyah wasn't the first person. Grace Jones was the first person to play the goddess vampiratress, and that look was born that day when she did the movie Vamp. Of course, she had her own music because she did her own soundtrack for her movie. She was just like Tina Turner, you know, to do a movie. Okay, well, I got a soundtrack. Shout out to Tina Turner. Shout out to Queen Latifah. But yeah, these black women are like, no, we're doing our own music. So, little black history note there. Little black history. Let's see oh, that's a different girl. Damn, how many damn? Okay, y'all, I'm getting distracted. Ah, crap. They so yeah, she had the first of all she was a vampire. That's number one. What do vampires? What do gothic people always do? They think they're vampires, right? They do the pale makeup, but yeah, that was invented that day when the movie Goth. And when first of all, Susie was always a fan of Grace Jones, and when Grace Jones did that movie, not only did it like amazed Susie, it amazed a lot of people, and a lot of people began to emulate her music, emulate her look. It created a whole paradigm shift. That movie right there created, and yeah, people went crazy. People went crazy, and that whole God thing was formed. Now Susie took it and ran with it, and that's why they give Susie the credit of being the queen of the goth. But actually, it started with Grace Jones. Yeah, little history for y'all. And so yeah, um, this is the kind of stuff that I'm gonna do for Monday morning music. I'm gonna give y'all a lot of history, give y'all a lot of unique history on stuff like that. Um, Now because it's Monday morning music, let's see, today is Tuesday. See, Empress, damn, because of your time zone. By the time I get home late, you're gonna already be in bed. I'm assuming. So, but again, a movie called Vamp. It's called Vamp and Grace Jones. I want to be able to show you the compare and contrast. So then, I guess let me ask you this question, Empress. Do you know who Susie is? Do you know Susie and the Banshees? Do you know who they are? I guess I need to ask you that first of all. If you know who they are, then we can kind of go from there. Because again, I don't know how old you are, and even if we're the same age, doesn't always means that we're gonna know the same type of genres of music. Because there's people my age that a lot of them don't. Well, again, like I said, in America, people tend to stick within what they perceive as what their race listens to. You know, what their race listens to, and because, like I said, people have an insecurity and don't want to be seen or ostracized by who they consider their people, and so they will put up this front and lie. Oh, I listen to hip hop, or I listen to R&B, this and that, and y'all may listen to that, but don't want to venture out because you feel like you might be rejected by who you deem as your people. My mom said she knows who she is, and she's just sent a text with her pic. Oh, okay, so okay, cool. So your mom must be my age. You, how old are you? You know, I can't ask that. I can't ask women her age. That's rude. Damn. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. Damn. I'm old. What? You know what? Let me stop. Let me stop. Damn. If your music, if you know music, what's the first scale? Um, is it on the guitar is starting with which string? Like are we starting with the G string or the D string? The scale, the scale. Oh man, you got me, Deacon. I'm old. I can't remember, bro. I can't remember. I can't remember. You're asking me questions I learned in high school, man. I don't even look. I don't even know how to play piano anymore. I don't know. Okay, MD, answer the question because I don't know. I don't know because it's been forever since I learned all the technical. As I was in high school when I learned all that, I played all these instruments, and I can't even tell you. But I don't know. I I don't know. Damn, I don't damn know. Major scale. Deacon, you gonna have to school us, bro, because I can't remember. Like I said, I can't remember none of that stuff, man. All that stuff is I can't remember the musical theory. I learned it, but then I forgot it. It was like once I got on a dang instrument, I forgot all the music theory, man. I just know all I remember is D string, D string, A string. No, 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 no. E string, A string, D string. Oh shit! Hold on. G string. Yeah, 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 yeah. Wait. Damn. I can't remember the damn strings and shit. See what I mean? I can't remember. Man, if I go to the guitar store right now and buy strings, I wouldn't even. Well, I'll be lost. That's how long it's been. Shout out to MD. MD, I know you don't want to hear this, but stay away from the meat, dairy, and eggs. Hit those ginger shots. You know they're expensive, but hit them ginger shots, bro. Trust me. Hey, y'all, I'm about to get medical right now. Let me take time out for MD because he's sick. MD, if you can go to what's that damn store? Hell, go to Kroger. You can go to Kroger off 20. I mean, I know you're in bed, but if you can send somebody to go to Kroger off 20, they have what they call these ginger shots. Get a case of those. They're expensive, but they're good and they work. You know, don't be like, I know black people, black people be sick as a dog, right? You tell them some damn what to get. Oh man, that's expensive. Oh, no, you gotta, no, health comes first. Don't worry about the money. You make the money back. Get yourself a case of ginger shots. They're about this big. Drink those. And I guarantee you'll get well within 2 days. Guaranteed. I don't empty up there, man. I don't hear all this vegan meat. What up, MD?
Peace. What's up, man? Yeah. I just wanted to come on, man, because like I said, I've been incognito, man, for a few days. So
Okay.
yeah, man. Yeah,
Hey,
it been tough, bro. This
hey,
weekend kicked my ass. I didn't know what the hell was going on, but man, I was out of it, bro. I was out of
my,
it.
yeah, probably that weather change, man. That weather change, yeah, it's
Yeah,
bad. It's
man. Yeah,
cold, yeah.
I know that's what did it, man, because
Yeah,
it went from being hot as hell to being cold as hell.
absolutely.
Along with the pack pollen, you know what I mean, and
Yeah,
it
that's right.
destroyed me, bro. It destroyed me.
Yeah,
Man, I'm going to go get me a mask like what you got, man. Cause
yeah.
boy, along with the pollen, boy, that shit killed me, man. I'm bedridden, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I'm out of it, bro. Like, and I can't afford to not be at work. You know what I mean? So,
I know.
yeah, man. Yeah, I got to go to work tomorrow, man. So I've been taking these little few days, man, just to put myself in the hyperbolic chamber, so to speak, man.
Well, that's why I was saying, MD. If you can get up to that, you know that Kroger off of 20.
You talking about right there Memorial Drive
Yeah, yeah, yep. That gentrified
by
Kroger. Yeah,
Grant Park?
yeah. That's it.
Why? I mean, hell, yeah, I'm in Buford, man. I ain't going all the way.
Oh,
I
that's
it's a,
right. Damn. That's right. Oh, I keep forgetting, bro. I keep
no, but I
forgetting.
mean, I got some stuff, man, and like I've been drinking the hell out of some ginger tea, that's for sure, and
Right.
that's been helping. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I've been drinking the hell out of ginger tea, and like I said, I got like some antibiotics and stuff that I've been taking, but you know
Okay.
that those them antibiotics got to take its course. You know what I mean?
That's right.
I just got them.
Right.
So
Oh, the moxicillin.
yeah, I got
Yeah,
that,
that take out
and
swelling. Yeah.
they gave me like some cough syrup, man. Like this cough syrup, bro. Like this ain't no regular cough syrup you get from the store, bro. Like
All right.
I don't even want to take it, man, because I took it last night, bro,
Yeah.
and I'm talking about
Knocked out.
I was comatose, bro. I was
Yep.
like, boy, what the hell is that?
That's that prescription strength, boy. That's that
Yeah,
prescription.
yeah. That was that codeine dream. What I had,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, that
I
ain't no
was
over the
like,
counter right
God
there.
damn. I was like,
That's funny.
God.
Yep.
Boy, that shit had my ass in a dream state. Boy, I'm talking about. I thought I was up doing stuff, man, but really I was in the
No.
bed. You know what I'm saying?
You have what they call them rappers call that syrup. That's that real syrup.
Yeah. I had that. I took some lean, bro, for real.
Yeah, that's that lead.
Boy, I was
Yo,
through.
that's that shit they be talking about in that rap music. That lean, that syrup, yeah, that's it, man. That syrup, yeah, that's that lean, bro. God damn, yeah. Oh my gosh, man.
Not
But
not
yeah,
only
man.
was I was not only was I not coughing no more, I wasn't like feeling my body no more. I was like, God
Yeah,
damn.
yeah,
I
yeah.
was
That's
like,
that.
what?
Yeah,
So yeah,
that's the real deal.
I'm weary of that, man. Like I don't even want to touch that stuff though a little bit, but yeah, because
Right.
I want to be like up and active. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be.
That's right. Right.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't
That's
want to be
yeah.
stuck. Stuck like Chuck. I ain't. I
Yeah.
ain't with that.
Yeah. That's that
But yeah,
real deal
I just
drill.
wanted to
Yeah.
peep my neck out, man, for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh
I said,
man.
yeah, I know you. Like I said, I've been AWOL for the past few days, so
Yep. Well,
I'm
yeah.
gonna
You
try to I'm gonna try to send you some articles later on,
articles.
man.
Okay. Good.
If I feel up to it, man, I want to do arena this week tonight.
I, I'm,
If I feel
and
up
man,
to it.
if you up to it, man, you ain't saying nothing but a thing, bro. You ain't if you up to it, cause man, yeah, it's a lot of stuff we could talk about. You already know You know, I know I'm gonna ask you about two of those warrants, two of the most famous warrants right now. Warrant for Putin
Well,
and the warrant for Trump.
today is the deadline.
Yep.
So we gonna see what's gonna happen. You know, I don't know. I don't know exactly I don't know what Trump gonna do. You know what I mean?
Right.
What was it a propaganda tool? I don't know, but I've been looking into it. But we
I
can
know you
discuss it.
have. Right. And you know, I want to say this too, because the ICC, you know, what's so funny? They're saying that if Putin wanted to like run, he could run not only to Russia, but he could run to America because America don't recognize that international warrant, even though goddamn Trump endorses it. But no, we don't recognize that. I don't know if you heard
Yeah,
about that.
yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, one of the famous lines. Like the U.S. don't they don't like to fall under international jurisdiction. You know what I mean?
Right, absolutely right.
That
Right,
that
because
that's because in actuality it's unconstitutional to fall up in anything international.
facts.
When it comes to laws.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what exactly not just Trump, but what his I guess you would say constituents say on it because there's some rumblings going on with them. You know what I mean? And I got some articles to back that up too.
Okay, okay, good, good. Yeah, 'cause like I said, that been the hot, that been the talk, man. That's been the talk. I find it funny, MD, that Trump and Putin get a damn warrant at the same time and shit. For their arrest. Like, what the fuck, But I mean, it is what it is, man. It's like I said, it's definitely gonna be for an interesting conversation, nonetheless. You know. Um, Also, which little side note. Um, so I know a lot of this is symbolism, MD, but you know, uh, Putin met with Xi Jinping. I think it was last Thursday, right? Or no, was it? Yeah, he met with him, and then at the same time, they sent a damn drone to Crimea and bombed Crimea. I don't know if you know about that. Oh
No,
shit,
no,
this
I
phone.
haven't. I haven't seen anything on that. The last thing I've seen when it came to China was them trying to broker that Iran deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
So yeah, yes, yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on. You know what I mean?
right.
It's a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, that the one thing that I'm interested in as of right now, currently, is that Trump thing. Like, if anybody comes to try to apprehend Trump, the backlash is what's going to be the most important thing. Because like, you thought J6 was crazy. Let somebody
Oh
come and
right.
try to apprehend Trump, and it ain't. And with it not being an American legal institution and somebody else, boy, I can see it now.
I can see
These
it too,
white folks
brother.
gonna go crazy.
You ain't lying. You're not lying. You're not lying at all, brother. You're not lying about that. Damn. Hey, GTO, what's going on? What's going on? Hey,
I mean, we could be possibly be talking about militias like getting
popping
together
up.
to try to protect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's the part where a lot of people ain't focusing on. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's funny you
PGTO,
mentioned that.
I'm on with yeah. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that because remember when they had that Mar-a-Lago raid invasion? A lot of white people were down there, like in front of his house, trying to block him. They don't talk about that,
Yeah, yeah.
you know. Um, yeah, so yeah, it's definitely gonna be. But so yeah, today's the day, man. So I guess we gonna. I guess everybody's in tune and staying in tune and trying to find out what the hell's going on. Y'all know I keep my ear to the grind with constant posts, man. So um, like I said, Trump did send out that tweet. So And you know what? From what I heard, I'm gonna just tell you, man. This all involves something about some campaign money trying to clean up something. I was just like, I heard Judge, because I'm subscribed to his channel too, Judge Lapanotano. He was talking about it, but he was saying it'll most likely get thrown out, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, man.
Yeah, no doubt. Hey, give me 1 second. I'll be right back, Blackson.
All right, no
Give me one
problem, no
second.
problem.
Oh, you've been on for a minute. You've been on for damn near an hour and a half.
Yeah, man, I was just shooting the shit, man. I was just yeah. I was going through this whole musical history. Yeah, I wanted to do a I'll wait until you get back. But yeah, I wanted to do yeah, I was actually inspired by you and Godocracy. I want to do a uh Monday morning music show, and just talk about different things cuz I mean, especially from GTO, man, I'm learning a lot about this whole R&B thing and this whole like she's introducing me and like I said it's funny because the whole music industry and the showbiz industry with the sitcoms and movies out there they parallel each other so um, I'm learning a lot about these artists from Gynocracy out child Gynocracy that learning that side so I want to learn more about that side because like I said I didn't know about a lot of this stuff. So I be learning from Gynocracy. And so I want to bring stuff to the table where, okay, do the music show. I'll just leave 100 comments, post streams, do the music. Oh, okay. you know, Empress, you got to show me that picture of, was it your mom sent, was it Susie or was it Grace Jones that she sent you a picture of? Because both those sisters have been around forever. They've been around forever. So I'm just curious to see which picture she sent you. I'm very curious to see the picture that she sent you. If it was Susie, because I think we've all seen Grace Jones. Grace Jones is not only a musician, but she's a famous actress too. So I'm assuming everybody hasn't seen Susie from Susie and the Banshees. I'm assuming that because really only your goth heads know about Susie. Uh, the only person they know outside of the goth scene that they might know is The Cure. A lot of black people do know The Cure, but a lot of people don't know Susie, which is funny because if it wasn't for Susie, Robert Plant wouldn't have his whole look. He copied his look from Susie, and Susie copied her look from Grace Jones. Y'all see that works? But yeah, um, I'm curious, Empress. Empress, you have my email. Can you send me that photo to my email? Because I'm very curious. I'm confused. Not Grace Jones. This one has heavy eyeliner and lots of black hair. I was thinking another woman. I think she was called Susie too, or Joan. Uh, It might be Susie. I think she was called Susie. Yeah, that's probably Susie. If she got the big black hair with the eye, she looked like a damn ghost. That's Susie. Yeah, that's Susie from Susie and the Banshees. Yeah, that's got to be Susie. But send me the photo. I'm more than likely your mom sent me a picture of Susie because Susie was well known in the punk rock scene. Well known. She was well known. She was like I said when she broke away from the punk rock scene. She broke away from the Sex Pistols and them and started Susie and the Banshees, which she created her own. She split off and created her own genre from what Johnny Rotten and them were doing with Sex Pistols. In fact, um, Sid Vicious used to be their drummer before he joined on with Sex Pistols and became the bassist. So before Sid, he was with Susie and the Banshees when they were forming. So it's probably Susie more than likely because I don't know who this Joan Armour Joanne Joan. I don't know who that is, but I know Susie. Damn, did he just? She gonna give me. Oh, okay, she good. Okay, y'all. I didn't even hear a honk. But yeah, I'm gonna take a look at that picture, y'all. Let's see. Okay, we got. Oop, shit, I think we got Okay, we got MD back on. We got MD back on. He dropped off.
No, yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I had to take a call real quick.
Oh, okay, no problem, no problem, no problem. Yeah, no problem,
But
man.
yeah. Like I said, depending on how I feel, what the situation is at the time,
Okay.
we'll
Well,
uh
like I said,
we'll we'll try to do that show tonight.
okay. Well, like I said, man, if you can make it, or if you can send somebody to Kroger, get them. I know you're doing the ginger tea, but get them ginger shots, man. Get those ginger shots, man, and you'll. They're about that big. They expensive, but they good, man. They about that big, and it's concentrated ginger, and they got different flavors like ginger shot mango, ginger shot I don't know papaya, but they that big, man, and you just man that shit is good, and you can feel it breaking up the mucus, and it's an antibiotic, so well, it's anti-inflammatory, so it brings down the swelling of your lungs. So yeah, man, yeah, try to get them ginger shots, man, if you can. And don't worry about the price, just buy it. Because black people, boy, we see how price tag on something, we get hesitant. No, man, just buy it. Don't even look at the thing, just buy it. And I guarantee you'll feel a whole lot better.
Yeah. What I had was so I had like the ginger pack. You know what I mean? That's what I was making the tea with. But even with that, I was like boiling ginger root. You know what I mean? And
Okay.
like
Oh, okay.
I was using that as the actual like base of the tea. You know what I mean?
Oh, good, good.
And then
Okay. So
uh
yeah.
and then like GTO was telling me like about some more shit to throw in there, man. Like I was dibbling, dabbling, and putting some like other shit in it. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
just to,
Good,
I mean,
good.
when I take it, like it make me feel better. But like I said, it only lasts for a certain period. You know what I mean? Then
Well, you gotta keep down in it. You gotta keep down in it because this is like a sponge, man. All that mucus will absorb. It'll make you feel better, but it'll keep absorbing and it'll come back. So you got to keep hitting it, man. And it's a constant. It's basically it's like a constant flush. So you got to keep it coming down, man, and flushing your system because as long as you have that swelling of your lungs, it's gonna keep producing mucus. Yeah, so yeah, you want to just keep drinking it. So if it make you feel good, that's a good sign. So just keep drinking it, keep drinking it, keep drinking it. Don't stop until and you're gonna just keep drinking it. You'll go to the bathroom. The more you go to the bathroom, the more you're flushing all that out of your system. You know.
yeah, that I definitely have been doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, that's a good sign.
Yeah,
That's a good
I
sign.
definitely been
Yeah,
doing that. That's for sure.
yeah. That's a good sign. Yeah. That's always a good sign right there because that shows there you're flushing all that old toxins out of your system. You know, So yeah, in fact, I got to do it too because y'all, if you can hear my voice, that pollen it jacks up my voice every year, man. So I got to do the same thing. That's why I wear a mask because I be sounding like Axe from damn Demolition, man. Because my voice, man, pollen get in my throat. It just, you know, makes it more raspy than what it is. Oh man.
The crazier part about it is like usually the pollen don't affect me like that, man. Like
Right.
I think like it was that with the like the crazy ass weather. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Like like last week, man, when I was working, like it was hot, like it was hot. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
And then it rained, and then I had to like I basically got like drenched when I was out there working on one of my loads, and then it
Right.
got cold as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think that had like more to do with it than the damn pollen did, but I'm pretty sure the pollen had a lot to do with it.
Right, right.
You
Oh,
know
so
what I
you were
mean?
outside right when that damn cold front hit. You were right out of
Yeah,
your
yeah,
truck. Oh,
yeah,
damn.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, man. Damn.
Yeah, I was out there.
Shit.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was out there,
that was
man.
a
I
nasty
mean,
cold front.
yeah, like I said, the type of trucking that I do, I haul tractors most of the time. Not all the time, but
Yeah,
most of the time. So
yeah.
I'm out there fucking with them tractors, man, and I ain't got no choice. It don't matter, rain, sleet, or snow. You know what I mean?
That's right.
And yeah, better, it killed me, bro.
Damn.
It killed, but like I said,
Yeah.
like poly usually don't affect. Like if it's just a poly, it don't affect me that bad.
Right.
You know what I mean? But this crazy ass season, man. Like I ain't never experienced a winter like this before, like ever.
No.
Where it being
Ever.
like mostly hot. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then we talk about being cold, like damn near April. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Right.
Like that's crazy.
Exactly. Yeah, because the pollen is out. It's out. So
Yeah,
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 spring is
yeah. Like
here.
yeah,
But like, yeah.
my damn car was like dust full of pollen. You know what I mean? Like I say,
Oh shit.
we had that little bit of rain that flushed it out, but
Right.
well, I mean, it's just beginning. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. Yeah, I should have known it was fucked up because there was this goddamn wasp that jumped on my goddamn elbow, man. And he was just clinging on. I'm like, what the hell? I was trying to shoo him away, but I forget when cold fronts come in like that, the bugs get discombobulated.
They
They
don't
get
know what to do. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
What'll happen is, like a certain temperature. Like I said, man, it was bees and wasps and shit out in like
yep,
late February, early March. They were
that's
like,
right.
"Oh
Yeah,
shit, it's hot." You know what I'm saying? We can come back out, but they fucked themselves over because they used to like a regular season. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's
They
right.
ain't used to coming out this early, so a lot of them got fucked over. A lot of them died off, and a lot
Yeah,
of them, like I said, get discombobulated. And usually they'll get agitated. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, they
they
will.
look,
Yeah,
yeah, they basically looking for somewhere to get warm. So they'll try to jump in your truck.
yep,
They'll try to do whatever.
that's right.
You know what I'm saying? Dead ass. And hell, that's the one thing I really can't fuck with because I'm allergic. So
Oh shit, damn.
yeah,
Oh,
I
I didn't know.
can't.
Yeah, yeah, man. Well, yeah, be careful, yeah, because they'll jump in your truck quick, boy. Yeah, they're warming your truck too. They will jump in it. Like, where the hell he come from?
Yeah,
Yeah,
out of
man, they will
nowhere,
jump. Yeah,
out of nowhere, man.
yeah, man, out of nowhere. Yeah, that jerk jumped on my damn elbow. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, he just clinging on too. I said, what the hell? Yeah, I said, oh, yeah, he discombobulated because he didn't even try to fly. He just holding on to my damn elbow, man. I was like, oh no, this motherfucker got to go. I had to jump out
Yeah,
of my truck and yeah, I said, God damn, shit.
no doubt. But yeah, I was
Yeah.
just peeping my head out, man. Like I said, I'll
Oh
get up
man.
with you later on, and yeah,
Um.
I'm gonna check out some of these articles, man. And I'll shoot them to you.
Okay. Cool, man. I can't wait, man. I know you got some good articles, man. I'm gonna get on it. And like I said, um, stay tuned. Like I said, I'm gonna end this show. But if I get any breaking news with Trump, I'm gonna go live again. So I'm gonna make sure, you know, like I said, I just wanted to come on because I wanted to kind of fill out, like say today's the day and shit. So, but I've been listening to different shows. But yeah, if anything goes down, I'm gonna crank up another show. I'm gonna crank up another show. But yeah, man, I want to man, thank you, man. Get well, MD, for coming out. Give a shout out to Empress Twin. Give a shout out to GTO. Give a shout out to MD, of course. Deacon. J Cal, what up, J Cal? West Side. Who else we got?
So hold up, real quick, Black. So
Oh,
hold up.
okay, no problem.
So the whole
Angel.
thing with the Stormy Daniels thing, where is she at in all this? Like, have she came out and said anything?
No, she ain't said nothing. That's what I'm trying to, it was something about, see, that's why I need to go back. I got bits and pieces about something about Trump's lawyer rolled over on Trump because of some payoff, some shit. And it's not making no sense. It's not making no sense to me. So I'm just getting bits and pieces of this thing, man. I don't know what's going on. Like, what did even Trump do?
Yeah, yeah,
But
we'll have to dig deep into it later on, man. Like I said, I want
okay,
to like I don't know if it was a propaganda tool that he was trying. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I thought about that.
I just know about what you told me, and then I know about the stuff that I've been hearing about Stormy Daniels.
Okay,
You know what I
okay,
mean? So I guess we can get a couple of articles and we'll go through them,
okay.
you know, tonight, and
Actually,
we'll try to figure it out.
instead of me going to break and show, you just want to wait till tonight because I know something is
I mean,
probably.
if something happened, yeah, like go live. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said,
Okay, okay,
yeah, hell, you may break the news to me. Like I said, I'm in the bed. I ain't man. I'm in the hyperbolic chamber, like I told you, bro. I ain't doing nothing. You
okay.
know what I mean?
All right, for sure, for sure.
But I mean,
All right,
yeah,
well, yeah,
if you
yeah.
get something, man, yeah, shoot it to me, and if you decide to go live, just let me know.
Okay, I will, yeah. Like I said, I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting to find out what the hell's going on, man. Like I said, the Stormy Daniels story just didn't seem clear to me, man. And from what, like I said, one of my sources, I like to go to Judge Napolitano, man. He usually has some good information, but being he's a former judge and everything, but even he was what he was explaining. I don't know. I had to send you that what he said because I still couldn't follow everything he was saying about the damn case, but he basically said it's a nothing burger, but we'll see.
So does the Politiano believe it's gonna happen though?
He said, okay, so here's what he said. He said if it happens, Trump is not going to get arrested. He's just going to go down there. He's going to get booked in. They're going to take his picture, and that's it. They're not going to slap cuffs on him. That's what Judge Napolitano was saying.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I mean, we'll see. I guess.
Right.
All right,
So,
cool.
do you watch?
We'll dig deep into it, man. We'll dig deep into it.
Right. Very quick before you go, do you watch Judge Napolitano?
I watch him sometimes. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
a lot of them guys that like the former Fox News guys,
Yeah.
like Judge Napolitano, he alright.
Okay.
But yes, like some of them guys go into like other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well,
But
the
yeah,
reason I like Judge Napolitano because I like, I mean, I figure he's a judge, so he knows a lot of the legal stuff. So if anything legal comes up, I usually go to his channel
yeah, he
because
do. Yeah, he do. He
yeah,
do.
yeah, yeah,
You, I mean,
yeah, he know.
you remember him from Fox News though, right?
Yeah. I remember. Actually, though, it's so funny. I didn't watch him when he was on Fox News, but when he got his own YouTube channel, I started fucking with him because he been fucking with that whole Ukraine situation. So that's how I got into him.
Oh, okay.
But I've always heard about him, but I never got into him, man. Because I never watch Fox like that. But when he got his own YouTube, man, yeah, I watch him every day now, man. This dude, because he get into that international law too,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah,
and this dude,
it's a few of them Fox News people, man. Like I said, some of them, man, they get into some bullshit. Like what's the other dude name got the YouTube channel? Redacted. I don't know if you watch Redacted. It used to be called Morning Invest. Like I
I
watch
ain't
him.
never heard of him.
I'll send you a link. I forgot what the dude's
Okay,
name is. Damn, what was the dude's name? I just watch it. I watch it from time to time. I think I'm actually subbed to his channel. It would be him
okay,
and his wife. Like they get into some. They sometimes they'll get into some like NWO Illuminati type. I don't want to hear all that. Just tell me
right,
what
yeah,
the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. That's right.
But yeah, but like I said, man, we'll chop it up, man. You know, if I'm feeling all right, I got all my ducks in a row later on, man. We'll chop it up later on, man. We'll dig into these articles, man.
Okay, cool deal.
But for now, man, I'm finna jump back in the coffin, man.
All right, no problem, man. Like I said, we get a chance and get down Kroger, get those ginger shots, man. Those things are good, man. And like I said, don't pay attention to the price. Just buy them. Just
Yeah,
buy
I
them, bro.
got you, man. I got you.
Yeah, no, don't let your eyes get big. Just buy the motherfucker. Just buy it. Trust me. You'll thank me later, bro.
I got you, no doubt. And you say they ginger shot? What type of shot?
they're
Like they,
like a little. It's a little plastic bottle, and it'll say ginger. I forgot the name of it, but they're like little shots. They're about that big. And Kroger usually has them. Kroger and what's that other store? Uh, what's that organic? Kroger have them, and then sometimes Whole Food will have them too.
Oh
But I
yeah,
know you got all that
I
over
ain't
there
going
by your
nowhere
way.
near Whole Foods.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Yeah,
I
we
get it,
got
brother. I get it.
one up here, man. But like I said,
Yeah.
the damn traffic, man. It's so crazy. Like we got one around here somewhere. I think there's one over there
Okay.
by the mall somewhere. I think.
All right. All right. Bad. Shit.
All right, but that's what's up, man. Yeah, shouts out to everybody, bro. Like, I'll try to make it in tonight. Like I said, I'll let you know either way. For the back chat.
All right. Cool, man. Cool.
All right, man. Peace,
All
y'all.
right. All right. Peace, everybody. All right, y'all. We're gonna close it out, man. I wanted to just touch base with y'all, man. We heard from MD. Shout out to everybody, man. Again, I think GTO sending her son to school, so yeah, man. Shout out to y'all. Um, yeah, like I said, I'll keep my ear to the grind, man, about the Trump situation. But yeah, that'll be the new show. Monday morning music, MMM, Monday morning music, man. Shout out to Empress, man. Shout out to everybody in the UK. And okay, y'all, shout out to everybody in the USA. Yeah, and with that being said, y'all, I'm going to shut it out. Like I said, if something comes up, then I'll do, y'all say subscribe, I'll do a pop-up show if I hear anything about the arrest. And with that being said, y'all, we out. Peace.
The Arena of Six.